Hello and welcome back to another video on Hike on the Wild Side. Now before we start this video, if you follow me on Instagram, my account is ampboy06, you may have heard about a project, and this is the project in question. When I moved here last year to Oxfordshire, I was greeted by a natural gold mine. Just a huge area of unkept sort of scrub and grassland. And I looked at it and I thought, potential right here. And that is what I'm going to do today. And this is what I'm having a look at today. This is going to be the basis for any future tutorials and some other videos that I'm going to be doing on this channel. Sort of carved out a path. I'm not sure what I can do with this, but probably put some dirt on it. What I'm doing, as you can just see here, this is one of the processes of, this is one of the first things that I'm going to do. This was all long grass, like you can see all that over there. This is all going to be cut down using a strimmer, which has just come back from repair. So I've added some nest boxes using my own design and using some scrap wood from this that I've found here. There's also one over here that is pretty badly damaged. I don't know if you can see it, it's very terrible. Here, this is a scrub. I've just used it collecting. I just made it out of dead wood, and it was originally for like fungi and stuff like that, but now what I've discovered is lizards live in it. I can show you a video. Added rather simple, rather beautiful sundial, which sort of works, but still good. And in here, this is like a little rain garden. You can see there's a little reservoir down here, collects water, and when it overflows it irrigates all this. Now what Rewilding projects would not be complete without is a place to watch your creation being used, and here it is. You may have seen this in one of my posts on Instagram. Yes, this is my hide. It has been completed and it looks excellent. I have used these plants to create a green roof. These plants are excellent. They sort of store water in their rather fat leaves. We'll have a look inside. Here we find sort of carpeted floor, nice and warm in the winter. Got your stuff like you got your pegs and a shelf in order to keep stuff in. There's also a table, and look out! Here we have like one sort of 180 degrees field of view. You can see there, that is a bird feeder, which I am going to replace ASAP because I'm going to build one. There's also a little bird bath, which is actually, this is sort of like, what I was trying to do is create like microbiomes here. I've actually planted a tree, but mostly it's been taken over by ants. But still, I mean, it could be improved. I can add more plants to it. It could look great. Finally, we come to the pond. This is one of my favourite corners of the garden. I've added some like little art installations. Say a duck house, which was originally going to be a kestrel house, but it was too heavy to get into the tree. Also a little rock garden using little alpine plants. And up here, on a little 2-meter pole, a birdhouse. This was resurrected. It was literally in a box in the hide. It looked on its last legs, but I have rebuilt it and is now standing strong once again. And Now, future plans. Here, on this sort of rather small stand, here I'm thinking it's going to be a good deck. It's great for just to sit down and watch the hide. And what I'm planning, probably, on the front is one of those sort of camouflage walls, so you can put your camera through and take some pictures. Also, what I'm doing currently at school is I'm making a barbecue, which I'm going to be placing here, sort of like a little fire pit, with 2 chairs here and there. Future plans for this? Well, I've got 4 boxes to work with. Each one has sort of a different thing. This is going to have a little tree here, look at that. This one's got like a small lavender bush, which actually doesn't look too bad. And this last one, this is going to be harder to access, but I don't actually know what to do with it. You can give me a couple of suggestions in the comments. And this one, tried to get at it. There is a nest of very angry ants, so I will leave that as is. We move along here, just in front of these like walnut trees and this rather tired wind chime. I can make another, easy. This is all going to go wildflower. This is all going to have a wildflower bank, and it's going to look beautiful. And it's going to be a pretty big wildflower bank. Now, and this is the last thing. Now, this is some rather ugly meadow. Now, before you go on, before anyone says anything about, say, harvest mice and butterflies, yeah, I know this is going to be cut down. What is going to happen is I'm going to plant some small wildflowers, and under the birdhouse I'll also plant reeds to go by the pond. So, lastly, but not least, look at this mess. This is sort of like the forest area. Now, this isn't nice, is it? Now, what I'm planning here is like some sort of path. I think a path would be pretty nice, and maybe even plant some little shrubs and ferns in here as well. Could look good. I mean, like, I don't know, maybe I could like hang pots from the trees and grow sort of like climbers and vines and make it look like a proper jungle. Or I can just sort of make it a nice open area, maybe cut a lot of these branches down and use them for the scrub. And yeah, well, that's about it. Hoping to get woodpeckers in this box. 3 meters up, perfect height. Might trim this guy down. I might trim this guy just so they get like a proper runway. So there you go, that is my rewilding project. Tour. I've given you the tour and also some future plan ideas. You can tell me what you think, and also stay tuned, because this is going to be the site for many other videos in the future. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!